All right, Zach King here, and I'm with my good friend here, Joseph Kebbie. We're in Accra, Ghana, and Joseph, my friend, is a Liberian. And as you can see from my shirt, I stayed at Taylor University. I stayed in the dorm of Samuel Morris, who also is Liberian. And you told me, Joseph, that he is one of your heroes. Can you tell me why?
Well, one of the things is that just looking at Sammy Murray's legacy and reading some of the literatures about him and what he stood for. He was a man of integrity. He was a man that stood for taking the kingdom back to his people. If I say kingdom, basically, it's the word of God. I mean, a prince, literally, becoming a slave and then eventually was freed. And through that, he came to know Christ. But for him, he was someone that stood for integrity. And of course, that integrity led him to Taylor University, and with the hope of coming back to Africa to take the gospel to his people. And that is so fascinating for me. Although eventually it didn't happen in a way that he expected it to go back to Liberia, but he left a stunning legacy that he became, for me, he became my hero in the Christendom work.
Yeah. And now you told me you are hoping to do something kind of based on his legacy. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's difficult to really understand why Sammy Murray's story is not really told, especially, not effectively told amongst the Africans. Especially if I look at my own country, Liberia, I didn't hear about Sammy Morris when I was growing up. I heard it from missionaries, and then I became very interested to see who was this guy. I mean, what he believed in. So my job now, basically what we hope to do, is to take that Sammy Morris story, the positive things that he stood for, and then convert that into everyday life for Liberian school kids. And hopefully we want to take that story across Africa, because again, he's the man that stood for great integrity, but also immigrating to the US with the hope of going back to Africa or coming back to Africa and bring the gospel. And the gospel is powerful. The gospel is knowledge. The gospel is riches. I mean, because for me, if you know God, basically everything that you want, you will get it in your life. Although he didn't promise us that it's going to be easy. But those are the things that Sammy stood for. He knew the challenges and said, you know what? My people are in darkness. The light that I have seen, I want to take that back to Africa. And that's what we want to do. Sammy was not able to fulfill that. He died in the US, but I think his legacy must go on. I'm sure there are a lot of other people doing certain things now, but we want to use radio to communicate the story of Sammy Morris in Liberia and hopefully the rest of Africa.
Sounds great. Joseph, thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing about Sammy Morris and your passion there. And I'm sure it's inspired people, and we are just thank you for listening. Take care.
Thank you very much.